What's going on, y'all? This is your boy Scotty by Nature TV, and we're here for another review of Love and Hip Hop Miami Season 6, Episodes 23 and 24. What is going on, you guys? I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful Tuesday, and I will be doing the exact same thing. What is going on, you guys? Be on the lookout for Love and Hip Hop Atlanta later on tonight. I'll be doing my review right after the show at 9:05, so make sure you guys tune in for that, okay? All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get into this review. And baby, listen, I had to put both episodes on one review because, honey, I don't care about this show. I'm glad it's over. Let me just start off by saying that I'm glad that this show is over. I'm glad that I ain't gotta force myself to review this shit. I'm not really certain or sure if I'm gonna come back next season, if there is one, to review this show, because it started off so good, but then it became so weak and lame and just like, it just felt like a telenova, and so many bad decisions and so many disappointing people. That's pretty much what this show was given for me. But whatever. So we're about to go ahead and get into some things right now. So Bobby leaves the trip because at this particular point, he's over it. All these hoes and came on this trip. All they want to do is fight. I'm sick of it. And to be honest, I can't even lie and be mad at Bobby because I'll be sick of the shit too. Because that's all the fuck they came on this damn trip to do, is to fight and argue and do all the dumb, all the clown shit that they love, that they choose to do all the time. That's what they were doing. So then Trina and Zoe. Now Zoe was saying that her passion in music is done. Like, her passion for music is over with, because she felt like she made this album, she dropped this album, and she thought that she was going to be the next big thing. And because that did not happen for her, she kind of lost her value and the passion of it all. And that's easy to do when you really love something and you really got high hopes for the shit. And you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like when it don't do what you want it to do, it becomes a thing where it's like, why am I doing this thing? You feel what I'm saying? And I honestly get exactly where she's coming from with it at the same time. But what I'm thinking is this, and Trina even understood her frustration because she's gone through some stuff like that too. But I just feel like when it comes down to something that you love, and it comes down to, like, you having a dream for something, I just feel like no matter what the hurdles are or the obstacles are, I think you should always go after your dream. Like, don't never let nothing or anyone come between what you want to do. Because if that's the case, I could have given up on YouTube a long time ago. But here I am, and I'm still here 14 and a half years later, 56,000 subscribers later, over what, 15 million views overall later. I'm still here. So when you really, really love it and you're passionate about it, you really, really need to continue on with it. And it don't matter if it's not if it's a passion, you do it because you love it. Don't do it just because you want notoriety. Do it because you love it. um but she's saying that her beauty brand is what's paying her bills and not music. So that part I definitely understand. You get into your beauty brand that makes sure that pays your bills, but music is your passion. But don't never let your passion leave just because it's not doing what you want it to. But that's easier said than done, though. Flo and Gael is getting ready to leave. We get into the boat ride. Okay, now Flo tells Shay about Hot Topic and Fabo. Okay, basically, in so many words, Hot Topic was saying that Fabo was trying to fuck with her. He probably was trying to fuck with her, but I don't even understand what Hot Topic's point of being on this show, because she's not a hot topic on this damn show. So I'm trying to understand what the fuck is she here for. But I digress. Gael says that her name is Heaven now. Bullshit. Pinky Doll and Madonna don't care. Joy says that Bobby, Trina, and Gael left because they're sick of the bullshit, right? So then Joy starts calling out Trick for his bullshit, and then Alan tells Amada to pipe down. And my thing is this: why are you talking to her like that? And number two, Amada, why are you allowing him to talk to you like that? I understand that you want to be with this man and you feel like that's the only man that you can ever get when you are beautiful as fuck. Okay, you are beautiful as hell. If I was into women, you would have my kids. I'm just being honest. So I don't understand why you doing it and why you allowing it, but that's the desperation of it all. This man don't care about you, and he's using you for a check. I don't even know why the fuck you still fucking with this nigga anyway, Amada. You making yourself look like a clown right now, bozo. Like, it's crazy. Um, Miami Till was basically saying that she don't like Alan's toxic masculinity. And listen, I know a lot of people don't like Miami Tip. A lot of people feel like she always sticking her nose in everybody's business, and that is kind of true. She does stick her nose in everybody's business because Miami Tip been on this show for 6 seasons, and we know nothing about her personal life. But at the end of the day, a lot of the stuff that Miami Tip be saying be the goddamn truth. And if people don't like that, that's on them. That's on them. If they, you know what I'm saying? If they don't like it, then that's on them. But she do be telling the truth, no lies. Let's see. MJ thinks that Alan and Amada are both delusional due to the fact that they don't want to take any accountability for their part in what happened with all of them. Then Alan then tells Amada to shut the fuck up, and it's kind of like, he's telling you to shut the fuck up. Like, he ain't got no kind of respect for you in any kind of way. But okay, Amada, that's your dick. That's what you want. Whatever. You're going to give him the pussy later anyway. Miami and Amada, they discuss Allen. And then, Miami was pretty much telling Amada how she don't like the fact that she allows that man to talk to her any kind of way. And any human being with some sense would feel the same damn way. Like, to me, it's like, why are you allowing this man to talk to you like you crazy? That's the thing that I don't understand, and that's the thing that I don't get. Put my phone on silent. That's the thing that I don't get. Why are you allowing this man to talk to you any kind of way? Tip gets Pinky Da and Amada to talk, and the reason being they made peace. It wasn't that deep. We moving on. Whatever. MJ and Trick, they discussed the issues with Alan. Now, MJ is telling Trick that Alan was his homeboy. You know what I'm saying? Like, they was cool. He met Amada through, Alan met Amada through MJ, and then he started fucking Amada and had 2 babies by her. And he feels some type of way about both of them. And he feels like neither one wants to hold themselves accountable for what happened, which is true. Pinky Doll wants Flo and Amada to talk, but they really don't want to talk. Alan says that him and Amada are gonna have another set of twins, and when he said that, I just want to throw up in my mouth. Then that's when Alan and Amada took a picture together, and Amada said, "Oh, this picture's cute. Post it on your Instagram." And when she asked him to post it on his Instagram, she was like, he was like, "I don't feel like posting." Girl, what? Bando even posted me on his damn Instagram. Okay, like, let's be clear, he posted me on his Instagram quite a bit. So why in the hell is he finding any kind of reason not to post you? He ain't trying to post you because he got something to hide. Now, honestly though, because let's be real, because the next time I get me a man, I ain't posting them on social media, but that's just me. But however, I just feel like with Alan, he do got something to hide because he's a lying ass bitch ass nigga. So if he trying to find any reason not to post you, he got something else up his sleeve, and he got something else going on, and that's just the basis of the situation. So then Alan and Peaky Doll starts arguing. I guess she didn't like the way that he was coming. He wasn't posting the motto or whatever. Then Flo and Amada get the arguing again. Then Alan says that Flo and both Gael wanted a threesome with him. And then Amada feels like Alan is hiding her. He is hiding you, girl, because he's still married. Duh. He's flying out to Miami for a trip to come and fuck on you when he want to. He gonna go right back to the DR to go fuck his wife. That's exactly what's going on. So what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Yes, he's hiding your dumb ass, and you're just not realizing that, girl. So then, what else is going on? So Trick says that everybody need to stay out of their shit. So Trick brings Alan and MJ together. MJ says that it's really not about Amada. That's not where his issue really lies. That the issue was the bro code. So MJ feels like he's the villain, and Trick says that they won't ever be friends. But then Alan says that MJ is jealous of him. I don't really think that MJ got a reason to be jealous of you, homeboy. MJ looks better than you. I just feel like at the end of the day, you might have a little bit more than him on the financial side, but other than that, I don't see why MJ needs to be jealous of fucking Alan. Alan ain't nobody to be jealous of, and I just really felt like MJ came into that conversation trying to be a mature man about this whole thing, but Alan did not want to make amends. Alan wanted to keep the shit going. Alan wanted to be a bitch, and that's exactly what he is, a bitch, and that's why I don't fuck with him, because he's a bitch ass nigga, okay? And MJ really should have just slapped the shit out of him, honestly. So then Miami Tip, Joy, Zoe, and Hot Topic, they meet up for some lunch before they leave the trip. Tip says that she didn't enjoy the trip. Then they want to know if Flo and Gael are sharing Allen, which they share every damn thing else, so they probably is. Amada, they were talking about Amada trying to force pictures. And Joy says when she looks at Amada, she sees a victim. And she feels like anytime a woman, anytime she sees a woman, a man talking to another woman like that, he's definitely talking to Amada like that. And Joy wasn't doing nothing but telling the motherfucking truth. That's exactly what that is. Zoe then invites everybody to her lunch event. Everybody agrees to go. Amada arrives and Tip asks Amada about last night. So then that is when Joy and Tip gives Amada the real. And honestly, that's what they did. They pretty much told her he don't respect you. So we don't understand why you still trying to be with him. And that's the truth, because he don't respect Amada in the least bit. I don't even know why she's still playing herself to be with this man. But that ain't my business, though, once again. So Shay admits that she had sex with, when she was talking to Flo, she admits that she had sex with Fabo, and now she's feeling discombobulated. And then Flo says that she feels some type of way about Pinky Doll making up with Amada. Shay thinks that Flo and Amada should really dead their issues, which they should really dead their issue, because the issue really ain't that deep, to be honest. Pinky Doll speaks on her issues with Gael, and Pinky Doll breaks down. And the next thing you know, Pinky Doll and Gael get into it. Moving on. So we get into this episode that came on last night. So Shay and Sandra. Shay informed Sandra about seeing Fabo, but she did not tell her about Fabo and her having sex, which I wouldn't want to tell my mama nothing like that any goddamn way. So then they pull up, they see this nice car in front of them, and then Shay was like, "What is going on?" And that's when Mike Nasty and Mama D get out the car. So then come to find out, Mike Nasty didn't buy this car for Shay. Shay is surprised, shocked, but weirded out because they don't really know each other like that. They just met pretty much. And so Shay feels like at the end of the day, I can't be with you. I can't accept this card. Like, she was very overwhelmed with it. She can't accept the card because she knows that she got unresolved feelings for Fabo. So she'd rather not be in a relationship at this moment in time. And I understand. And I honestly understand where she's coming from, because that's just where I'm at right there, with the unresolved feelings and not really knowing what to do, where to go, where to move, all this other stuff. I get exactly where she's coming from. I'm not rushing to be in no relationship either, because I'm trying to get certain stuff resolved. But if I wind up in one, I know that that's dead. So at the end of the day, I get where she's coming from. At least she was being a mature adult about it and told him the shit. You feel what I'm saying? So then we go into the beauty lunch. Miami Tip, Bobby, and Trick, they talk about the trip. And then, you know, they talk about how messy it was. Then the twins say they back talking, which we don't care. Miami Tip and Vaughn don't think that Eliza is pregnant. They don't see no baby bump. They see her at the club taking back shots and shit. Tip says that Eliza is a con artist and all she ever does is trap men. That's what we keep hearing. Zoe announces that she's moving to Houston. So does that mean she's leaving the show? Bobby feels that Zoe is giving up on her dream, and Zoe absolutely confirmed that she was giving up on music and she was going to focus on her beauty brand because her beauty brand pays her bills. And Trina supports it. So Ching Diamond, her and her mama sit down and they talk about Quez. She says that, you know, she tells her mom that Quez and got a job in Arizona and all this other shit, right? So then she says that she's pregnant and she really don't know who the baby daddy is. Because come to find out, when she found out that Quez cheated on her a couple of months back, she went out and fucked another nigga on her own and wound up getting pregnant by him. But then she blames him for this whole thing. No, what he did was wrong, but you went out and raw dog a whole nother nigga, and now you pregnant and don't know who your baby daddy is. So that's your fault, girl. Let me see. Her mama says that she kept on having kids, and that's why she never went nowhere in her career. So she's trying to get Ching not to do the same thing that she did or make the same mistakes. So we get into Eliza. She talks to Willa about her conversation with Shemaya and tells Willa that the conversation went differently than what everybody thought it was going to go. So Willa is happy. She's mad at Miami Tip because Miami Tip was speaking on her character on YouTube, and that Miami is a pick Misha who's never been picked. She was invited to Derek's single release party, and she already knows that Miami Tip will be there, so she knows that she got to address the situation. So we get into Amara and Alan. They go on a boat to have dinner. She confronts Alan and she reveals that he went and fucked his wife. How does she know? Because she's in contact with his wife. She says she's not comfortable with being a sister wife. She says, "Are you getting divorced or not?" He wouldn't give her an answer. She chose to leave. She says that this man is not for her, and that's just that. And we've been telling you that for the longest, Amada. Listen. Ching Diamond does a maternity shoot. She admits to Quez that she cheated, and she reveals that the baby may not be his. He's pissed that she cheated, and he's pissed off to know that that baby might not be his. But I feel like Ching is doing some bullshit as well because, girl, like, he really ain't got no right to be mad because he cheated. But at the same time, he has a right to be mad because you didn't tell him that the baby might not be his, and then you got him doing maternity shoots with you, and that kid might not even be his. So what's the problem? And I feel like now we're finna be stuck with Ching Diamond on this damn show because now everybody gonna want to know if the baby he is or not. So she gonna have to stay around. So then we get to the single release party. Derek premieres his song, whatever. Eliza says that Bobby fucks with her ops. Black China gets Eliza and Tip to talk. And I must tell y'all, Miami Tip read the shit out of Eliza Rain. I'm sorry, but she did. She read her. She read her down. She read her down. She read her down, honey. And there was nothing that Eliza could say. She chewed her up and spit her out. I'm just going to be honest. Shay and Fabo. Fabo claims that he wants to get married, and he says that he's ready to marry Shay. Fabo says he's tired of the past, and Shay says, "You act like I don't have no options." And he was like, "Well, if you got options, then you go with the options." Then she said, "But bitch, you got options." And then he was like, "I don't have any options." And then she starts bringing up the past again, and he gets mad because the past keeps coming up. And you know, the producers asked Shay to go upstairs to see what was playing, and it was a whole marry me thing up there. And she breaks down and cries. And she said that that's not the type of relationship that she wants. The ending to a boring season. Glad that it's over. Don't care about this show. And I'm probably not going to review it next season. But with that being said, this is your boy Scotty by Nature TV. Be sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe, share this video, and also click on the notification bell so you can be notified whenever video drops. And if you want to follow me on any form of social media, my Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok will be down below. With that being said, you guys, boys, up out here. And until my next video, I'll holler at you later. Bye.
It's on some whole shit. What happened to the Zeus fame? Then Bobby made you change your name. For a show, still searching for a ring. Pray these hoes find better days. Cut off everybody. Don't trust nobody. Play with everybody. Don't have nobody. Cut off everybody. Don't trust nobody. Play with everybody. Don't have nobody, nobody. Nigga never was a real one. Copping, please, spreading lies, what you hiding from? All these shows just an extra.
Little dance down, twerking on shit like
bad bitch, munch it up, cock goblin. Slapping ass on this dick, cock goblin. Gobble up this dick, bitch, a cock goblin. Fuck him in his face, bitch, a cock goblin.
attitude bad, but I'm better. Ass poke out just fatter.